Hello, class. Time for your math test. So, ask your parents, may I have a piece of gum? It's time for my math test. And a sharp pencil. And math test 26, which is in your binder. I sent home the binder with the stapled papers on Thursday. You used some on Friday, so I'm not sure where they are now, but that is how they were sent home. So that's the general area you'll be looking for wherever that pile of papers is. So math test 26 is on page 103. Now the combinations that I'm going to say for you to write underneath the boxes of A through F like we do on every math test, I also wrote them in Google Classroom. So if you can't hear me clearly or I go too fast, they're also written for you in Google Classroom. So just like we do in class, underneath the box, write the combination, and then when I'm done explaining the whole test, you can go back and answer them. Ready? Here we go. Under box A, 6 plus 6 equals. Under box B, 9 minus 3 equals. Under box C, 6 plus 5 equals. Under box D, 2 plus 8 equals. Under box E, 11 minus 3 equals. Now listen carefully for box F. There's 3 numbers. 4 plus 4 plus 2 equals. All right, we're going to move on to explain the rest of the test, and you can come back and think of those answers later. Number 2, remember, the alligator eats the bigger number. So, if whichever number is greater, that's where his mouth goes. His mouth eats the bigger number. Okay? His mouth eats the bigger number. Number 3, write the times that you see on the clock. Remember, shorthand tells the hour and goes from number to number. The longhand tells the minute and we go around by 5s. Let's quickly count from 5 to 60. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Number 4. Be careful if you're adding or subtracting. And in the bottom row, there's 2 digits. Which column do we always start in? We always start in the ones column. All right. On the back, I would just like to go over the directions and then you'll be on your own. We like to do the story problems together, so you follow along while I read. On a car trip, Tina counted 5 cows and 7 horses. How many animals did she count all together? Okay, let's go back and look for the important information. Tina counted 5 cows. 5 is an important number. Circle 5 and write 5 in your first box. She counted 7 horses. 7 is another important number. Circle 7 and write 7 in your next box. Now, think carefully. How many did she count all together? So are you adding or subtracting? Equals. You can come up with the answer later. Let's move on to the second story problem. With her allowance, Tanya bought 10 stickers and 3 pencils. How many more stickers did she buy than pencils? Important information. Tanya bought 10 stickers. Circle 10, write 10 in your first box. And 3, circle 3, write 3 in your second box. Now, listen carefully. How many more stickers did she buy than pencils? Remember our clue? Many more. I'm not going to say the word. Are you adding or subtracting? And another word for subtracting is minus, which starts with an M. Many more, and you decide, are we adding or minusing? Taking away is also another word for all of that. Number 6, listen carefully. In fact, do number 6 with me right now. Got your pencil? There's 2 things you have to do. The first thing, mark the circle under the flower that is 4th from the can. So start out at the can and count over to the 4th. 4th is a ordinal word for what number? So color in that circle. Do it now. Okay. The second step to this activity is mark the circle under the flower that is 9th from the can. So once again, start over at the can and count over to the 9th. Another special word for a number. So you will have colored in 2 bubbles. Okay, pencils down. Listen to the rest of the directions on this test. Number 7, you're adding 3 2-digit numbers. So remember, start in the ones column. And number 8, let's say our even number cheer. And if you want to write this pattern at the top by number 8, this might help you as you count by 2s for the missing number. What is our even number cheer? Ready, go. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Even numbers are really great. Okay, so watch your pattern and fill in the missing numbers. Don't use your counting chart for this. Use your mind. You can do it. We've done it for a while. I believe in you. Okay, the oral part of this test we will do when you come back to school. And that's all you need to know for this test. Again, if you missed number 1, A through F, I'm going to write the combinations for you in Google Classroom. Take your time. Think carefully. Don't rush. And I know by this time you have you've done really well at memorizing your combinations, or big number in your head, little number on your fingers. If you need to use counters, I know you didn't bring your blocks home. If you need to use counters, you can maybe use crayons or Cheerios. But again, the goal is memorization. So at this point of the year, we should hopefully be able to do these pretty quickly. But this is practice. This shows me what we just still need more practice in. So no worries. Do your best. And I'll look forward to seeing the answers later. Bye-bye.